record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the...
Hello everyone, welcome back to another custom die-cast review. I apologize for not being around for a few days. I know, still kind of been off and on, still kind of spotty with the schedule, even though I officially came back, a couple weeks ago. So, I mean, with that, it's just kind of been like a... I'm tired, I don't really want to do nothing at the same time, but I want to do something, and then it's kind of like a constant state of wanting to record, and then just like not wanting to do anything at all. It's not like a motivation thing or anything. It's just kind of like I just haven't really been... I don't know. I've been tired a lot recently for whatever reason. So, just past couple days haven't really been feeling any type of energy. So now I kind of got a little bit of energy. I'm going to spin that on some die-cast reviews. So starting off for the day, out of 3, of course, you got the Kyle Larson Hendrick Cars number 88 paint scheme. But this is also a custom. Obviously, as I said before, this is actually the Watkins Glen race win. I don't think he won back to... Did he win back-to-back? He may have. I'm not sure. I don't know. He may not have. He won the Xfinity race. I know that. So, with Lionel kind of putting out the number 88 Hendrick cars, I figured I'd take the opportunity to make the Larson race win. I don't know if they're actually going to make this die-cast, but, I mean, they may not. But I figured, I'd still kind of take a crack at it because I wanted to... I don't know, I wanted to make this race win for whatever reason. Again, I don't really have any reason why. I just felt like doing it, so here it is. Of course, got the custom box, the bottom Bag Diecast logo down on the quarter, or the left bottom corner, and then you got the winner sticker and the race version down over here. I don't know why I didn't put one on the bottom. I should have, but Xfinity Series, I would add that, but it was already on the box, so I didn't really have to. 2022 season, obviously already on the box, and I got the Watkins Glen logo on top. Didn't reach all the way across, but it's no big deal. I'll put it in between the little gray lines to kind of fit. So, yeah, custom box, custom die-cast, custom everything, basically. I really like doing the details on these boxes. I think it adds a little more character, just kind of... Because a lot of people don't do the custom boxes. A lot of people just do the die-cast and then kind of call it a day. But not me. I kind of like taking it a little step further and doing the box as well, because I think it's more appealing, because that's all I hear is people talk about wanting... more detailed boxes. So when I do my customs, I figured I'd give everybody that as well, because I agree, I want more detailed boxes. And I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen unless it's like Junior or some type of Elliott special paint scheme or something, but that's just where I kind of left it up to myself to do it for everybody else. With that being said, we kind of took a look at the box real quick, so let's actually take a look at the die-cast and see what we got here. Here's the die-cast out of the box. I am going to criticize myself a little bit. I wish I could do better on the donut marks, because those are such a beautiful piece to a race win, and I can't master it completely. I mean, I can get it somewhat to how it is, but it's not very good in a way. I'm trying to still get the sharp edges going on. I'm going to, whenever I do the whole North Wilkesboro Dale Jr. custom, there's a lot of donut marks, so I'm really going to try to capture that as much as I can. Here I tried to capture that also, but I think the back one looks pretty good behind the window net, or the numbers. That's alright, and then the ones in front, I guess I could do a little better on, but I guess it's something to kind of work on. Nothing's perfect, it's just a custom, and I'm still trying to work with what I got, trying to do some more freehand skill, because obviously I need to work on some of that, but this is what we got so far in terms of my skill for a custom. Now, I did kind of go out of my way to make this a little more accurate. I added 2 decals, or 3 decals technically, and I kind of did a little bit of a customization, a little bit of a cover-up, but I'm sure you guys can see right there if you look at the gas tank, or the gas entry, the gas cap, I guess, whatever. If you look there, it's not there. That's because it's on the other side. I did flip that around. I'll kind of talk about that here more in just a little bit. Actually, no, I added 4 decals because I got the windshield wiper on the front as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this die-cast here. Moving on to the hood, of course, which how we always start off. Got a little bit of raceway right there on the hood. Moving up, we got the window, or the windshield wiper there. I could have done a little better. I kind of chipped it a little too soon, but you got the interior detail there. You can see the roll cage is painted, steering wheel is painted, gear shift is painted. You got the dashboard, which is also painted, obviously, there. You got Xfinity banner. You got a little bit of detail up on there with the, just dirt and build up, I guess you could say there. Moving on to the roof of the die-cast. Got a little more racewear, not a whole lot. Got hiring techs right there on the back. Of course, that's short for technicians. Got the 88 on the roof there. got Larson on the rear name banner. Moving on to the back, we got HendrickCars.com on the deck lid. Then on to the very rear, we have HendrickCars.com. A little bit of damage, not a whole lot. Then, of course, you got the RE, and then Mechanics Wear, Mac Tools, got the bow tie, Chevy taillights back here, Camaro with the exhaust, got the 88 there on the back. Then here's where I actually swapped over the decal. You can definitely tell which one's decal. It don't look that bad on camera, or that bad in person. On camera, of course, it kind of picked up a little more. The Kelly Blue Book could have been a little different. I kind of screenshotted it, so I didn't really have a super clear image, but I use what I can. And then that gas cap, with it being so small, definitely kind of hard to get some good pixels on there just because it's such a small decal. So it's not going to look as good, but it's about the accuracy that counts for me anyway. Alcalta, got the American flag there. Kyle Larson, which is all kind of bent. Same thing with the Alcalta, kind of cut off a little bit. Safety Clean, Miller, SEM, got Junior Motorsports there. A little bit of race wear down here on the side. Of course, you got the exhaust plate down there on the bottom. A little more race wear. Got the Xfinity Series, Arrowhead, and NASCAR race car there. On the front end, of course, you got the Goodyear. We always have that just kind of chilling right there. Of course, you got the blacked out axles, as always. And then moving on to the actual front end of this diecast, is a little used up. I guess it could have worn off a little bit, but it's a little more. I think the race wheel was actually pretty clean, so I tried to dirty this one up just a little bit more. That way you can kind of get some more detail out of the actual car. Which I know it may not be the smartest idea for customs if you want accuracy, but I mean, I kind of go back on my word because I'm all about accuracy, and then I add more race wear when there's not a lot of race wear just so it looks better. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of a back and forth battle. So over here, got the donut mark. Again, it could do a little better on that. Got the window net that is downed right there on the side. And they got a little bit of a donut mark there. You can see the interior a little better. You can see the roll cage and stuff painted there. Got HendrickCars.com. And then here's what I'm really proud of. This cover up, again, it don't look that much of a color difference on camera, but I did circle out, like I put some white paint and just kind of circled over the green. Then I took a little red Sharpie and then kind of sharpied across that red line to make it match. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, and it looks pretty good compared to just having the actual gas cap sitting over there where it's not supposed to be. Fun fact, that is the first time I've done that. And then of course you can see the tire tape down there on the tire. And then underneath, same thing we always do. We got the black exhaust. If I can actually kind of fix that there. There you go. Maybe you can see that a little better. Got the black exhaust. Got a silver drive shaft and a silver transmission. And you got some more of that kind of black, I don't know, brackets, I guess you could say. Then you got the axles back here with the little support bars. Those are also black. Whatever this little thing is here, I don't know what I said that here. Little black, or not black thing, this little red thing here, I don't know what it is, but I painted it red just for a little more detail. And then of course, I know this isn't accurate, but I like having these fuel tanks red just because I think it looks a little better. It adds a little more color, and at the same time, it's underneath the car, so you're really not going to tell anyway unless you want to actually take a more in-depth look of the diecast. But you know, just kind of something I like doing. That's another reason why I like doing customs. I like seeing the differences between mine and somebody else's work, because obviously people don't work the same, people don't do the same type of techniques, or I don't know, just kind of whatever they do, people do it differently, because you know, it's just customs. That's why they're all unique and different in their own way. Like a lot of people don't do, I don't know anybody else who does the red fuel tank. I don't know if Diecastbuffet does it or has done it or still does it, not too sure, but I know I've kind of been doing that for a little while now. For the 164s, the furthest or the earliest person I know to do the window nets was Diecastbuffet. Did fantastic. I ended up finding a same way, or not the same way, but I find a similar way to do the window nets. I've loved them ever since. And he does like the racing seat belts and stuff in his cars. Fantastic. I have nowhere near the talent he does to do that. Even then, I probably wouldn't do them anyway, because that's really kind of almost like a trademark for him. I don't see anybody do the 164 seat belts but him. Like, that's really cool. And if everybody does the same thing for customs, then where's the uniqueness in it? It's just all the same, but made by different people. Like, that's just not fun to me. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but either way, I believe that'll be all for this custom diecast review. So, thank you all so much for watching. This will be available on eBay sometime soon. Not too sure when, but eventually it'll be thrown up in one of the bottom bag diecast waves, so kind of look out for that here eventually. With that being said, I do believe that'll be all for this diecast review, so thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.